Well, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It is Dr. Brandy B. Come on in this Friday afternoon. Oh, my goodness. We're going to be talking about water safety today. Water safety today. And again, just much like last week, this information is for anybody. Anybody who has kids, anybody who's alive. We need to be safe when we're in the water. And we're going to talk about how to make that happen. Come on in. We've got Brandy Lachey Schubert. 2 weeks in a row. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I see that, oh my goodness, we're up to 7 real quick this afternoon. Amelia says, hello, everyone. We've got Miss Betty Jeffers watching. And thank you, Amelia, for coming in and greeting us. We've got Terrence Francis. Thank you for watching. Miss Jessica Wallace says, hello. Thank you for watching. Miss Tonya African Queen Carter Perkins wants to be in the video, but I think that might be a mistake. But let me know if you want to be in the video. We'll bring you on over. Miss Betty Jeffers says hi, and I say hello to you. Can you all hear me this afternoon? Can you hear me? I'm over here at the beach. Do y'all see that beach behind me? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I do not like the sun. I don't like the heat. I don't like the water. But I like my kids, and I like my husband, and so here I am. Miss Melinda Jones says hello, Dr. Brandy, and Zayden says hi too. Hello, Zayden. So good to hear from you today. Danielle Dodd is watching and says hello, and hello back to you. Miss Catrice Maddox, hello to you as well. We got somebody flying in the sky here at the beach. Anybody planning a beach trip or doing anything with water this summer? If so, you ought to be listening, especially if the one that you love has ADHD. Amelia says she so loves the beach. Girl, you can have all of this, honey. We got this very nice condo, and that is where I have spent all of my time, right? Yesterday, I worked my full Thursdays, which is 7 a to 10 p, and that was my excuse to not have to go out yesterday. And then today, they knew I was not working, so they were waiting on me. But you can see I'm fully clothed. Because that is not my thing. Erica Harris is watching, and we thank you all so very much. We'll go ahead and get started. I am Dr. Brandy B, your triple board certified pediatrician, adult psychiatrist, and child and adolescent psychiatrist. So through my Facebook live stream, Focus on It Friday, I help moms, dads, educators, teachers, and anybody else who needs to know some stuff, to be reminded about some stuff, or just flat out forget some bad stuff. That's what I'm here to help you learn how to do. I am live and on location for you, with you today from the beach, y'all. It's hot. I don't like the sun. I don't like the weather. My tan has been perfected, and so I just don't like any of this. But I like my kids, and they love the water. So here I am with them. Let's see. Catrice says my son and I went to Tybee Island Beach 2 weeks ago. Ooh, fun times, fun times. I've heard a lot about that area. A lot of my patients go there. So I hear it's fun times there. Awesome. Michelle David Stash is watching. Thank you so very much for watching. Doris Leonard is watching us, and we appreciate her for watching. Got my book. Thank you. Yes, Michelle. That's Dr. Michelle, y'all. I hope that you enjoy it, girl. Let me know what you think. We got Karen Lee Morris. Thank you so much for watching. All right, y'all. It's hot out here, so I'm not going to be here long. I'm not fooling with y'all for an hour today because it's hot out here. All right, y'all. So first thing I want you to know about water safety is to stay cool and stay hydrated. So down here, I think it's 99 today, 100 tomorrow, and 99 the next day. But like the weatherman says, who knows if it's 102, do you know? I mean, it is just hot, H-O-T, y'all. But you can't be H-A-U-T-E. You can be a hot mama and a hot daddy. But oh my goodness, it is hot. So make sure that you're staying hydrated. Not with those things that are likely to make you urinate or pee, like caffeinated sodas and the like, but good old-fashioned water. If you're like me, I don't like a whole lot of water either, but I do buy those little sugar-free, squeezy things, put that in there, do whatever you gotta do. But if you can just drink it natural and cold, oh my goodness, water is so delicious under those circumstances. Otherwise, I don't like it that much. But you gotta stay hydrated. Heat stroke is really real, and we talked about that, I think, last year or the year before on Focus on It Friday, what that looks like. And so we do not want our vacation to be ruined because somebody passed out, needed to be revived, scared the life out of grandmama. She almost had a heart attack, and now she wants to go home and is running for everybody else. So just stay hydrated, so that you can have an enjoyable time. Mr. Billy is watching. Hello. April says, I need to get your book. You absolutely do need to get my book. And you can do that at www.shineadhdbook.shop. Melissa Rice, thank you for watching. And Miss Sabrina Boland is watching. Thank you so very much. I was in a professional development with my church member, Miss Sabrina Boland, Wednesday, and we had a great time. I was there all day, and then went home. My husband had packed, and we hit the road, y'all. And I was so tired. But for the kids, do anything for the kids. Auntie Wanda is watching, and we thank you. So first thing you need to do, as far as your water safety, is to stay hydrated. Super important. Stay hydrated, stay cool, find some shade when you need to. Of course, put your sun protection on. Try to not be out in the height of the sun, which is about right now. And protect your skin. And yes, black people need to protect our skin as well. We can burn and we can have other dangers associated with sun, so you do want to make sure that you protect your skin. There's all kinds of stuff. There's some that are dermatologist approved and favored. But again, and I asked one of my girlfriends who's a dermatologist, well, should you put that on first before your lotion or after your lotion? She said, look, we don't care. Just put it on and make sure that you know that you do have to reapply. As you've been in the water, as the day goes on, you will need to reapply. So make sure that you do that. Miss Sabrina says, have an amazing time and be careful. I love seeing you this past Wednesday. Enjoy your presentation. Thank you so very much. Amelia says we get melanomas as well. We absolutely do. So we've got to make sure that we're protecting our skin. We've got Miss Julie Skinner Buford in the building. Thank you so much for joining. So stay cool, stay hydrated, and protect your skin. That's first thing. Second thing, always wear a flotation device. Now for these kids that do not know how to swim, 3, 5, and 7 are the ages of my children, right? My 3-year-old, I think my 5 and 7-year-olds understand that it is the life vests that are keeping them up. The 3-year-old absolutely does not. So she jumps in, she stays up, life is great. I asked her yesterday when they came back, do you know how to swim? She said yes, wrong answer. And these are just some notes, y'all. It ain't cute and fancy today. It's just me sitting out here and watching them, and once in a while I just pull out my notepad and jot something down. And we'll get back to that. But I watched the kid jump in who didn't have his life jacket on, his life vest. And the little guy was saying, help. Here's the thing, y'all. When people are in the pool, people are not listening for the word help. They are not listening for the word help. So I'm sitting there and I hear this little boy saying something, and I assume that he's got somebody watching him like I'm watching my kids. Well, indeed, they thought he was somewhere else. He jumped in without his life vest. Some other random man walks over here to him, grabs him up, and then puts him with his family. So the rule at my house, and I will encourage you to have the same rule, is that life vests do not come off until we get back to the room or we get to the car. But in other words, we are far away from the water. Because like Faith, my 3-year-old, these kids don't really realize that they don't know how to swim and that they are only up because of the life vest. So you take the life vest off while everybody's packing up, and then you see your girlfriend, hey girl, we'll see you next time, and you turn around and that child is back in the water. And you're looking for that child and the child is at the bottom. In that quick length of time, you can jump in and get them, but oh my goodness, the anxiety, the level of fear, the level of panic that it causes around everybody at the pool could have just been prevented if indeed you do not take their life jackets off, life vests off until you get to the car, until you get to the room. Our children walk back to this room with theirs on, and they already know the drill. It does not come off until we are secure and in the room. I would encourage everybody to do that as well. What I witnessed today, just for those few moments, was a very scary thing. Not only what it would have been like if it were my child. So those parents who were both there, the mom, the dad, and the sibling were all right there. And I don't know if the daddy petted, the mama said, go get him, right? And he still didn't move. So she didn't move, he didn't move, some other random stranger just goes up to the kid, gets them. He didn't have his jacket on. And the first thing they said was, you were supposed to be over there. But they're kids. They're kids. And if they have ADHD, y'all already know. They have no ability to slow all that stuff down. So make sure that they do not know how to swim, that at all times they have on those life vests. Now, if they are, well, we got background noise and entertainment. Let me know if you can't hear me. If they are not taller than if they're taller than the water, that may be something that you don't have to worry about. You got a 6-foot kid in 3-foot water, then that is something that is not that big of a deal. All right. So the next thing, you need to designate a pool/child watcher. Now, this is especially true if you are at a home swimming event. At home swimming events, somebody's up. You cannot be the person on the grill doing the entertaining and watching the children. Whoever the person is that is designated to watch the children, that is all that they need to do, is watch the children. They don't need to have a phone with them. They don't need to try to run inside real quick and get something. They don't need to run right back. They don't need to talk to their girlfriend. All they need to do is watch the children. And the best way to do that, if you're going to do it in that fashion, is to have a sign-up sheet where all the parents who are present understand that for 30 minutes at a time, they are on child and pool duty. So that they will know, and everybody around them will know, to not approach that person when they are on duty so that they do not distract them. Reading one text message, writing down or jotting something, and for heaven's sake, running in the house to get something real quick can prove to be very fatal. So do not do it. If you can afford to, and my girlfriend, Dr. Nicole Cole, who frequents the show from time to time when she's not working, but she's a busy radiologist over in Georgia. But what she does at her house when they have a pool event is that they hire a lifeguard. Now, I know what somebody is saying, I can't afford a lifeguard, but you also can't afford for somebody to die at your house. So it is very much worth it to come up with that money, or to charge the people, the other parents, say, hey, this is not a fee to come to my home. My home is always open, but this is what a lifeguard costs. There are 5 families coming. Let's chip in on that. It'll be well worth your money, well worth your patience, especially if you know that parents are going to be drinking alcohol, to say, let's hire somebody. The second thing is to say, hey, don't drink around water, right? Don't drink around water. Don't run around water. You need all of your senses to be able to save somebody, especially if kids are involved, should they go under. Now, again, most home pools, adults are going to be able to stand up in the water, right? And so are not likely to drown. But if we're talking about having kids there, then we need to make sure that you are of sober mind and free from whatever, so that you can save a life, or better yet, even prevent the need from saving one. Speaking of saving a life, everybody who's going to be around a child, period, you need to know CPR. You need to know CPR so that in the event of an event happening, you can be on guard to make sure that you know what to do, right? Because every moment lasts. Every moment matters when a child has ingested large amounts of water into their lungs. The lungs were not made for water, so that can be very fatal real quick. And even if those kids live, it can be a long and nasty process. So again, make sure we're staying cool. Make sure you're staying hydrated. This high noon weather right here is very bad on the skin. So we need to make sure, I don't care if you're red, yellow, black, or white, you're precious in Jesus' sight, and you also need something to protect your skin. So make sure that you are doing that. Make sure that you always keep your flotation devices on these kids, even until you get to the room or until you get back to the vehicle, because they will dart off and they do not make the connection that it is only the flotation device that is keeping them afloat. And then you want to designate a pool watcher and a child watcher, whether that be a lifeguard that you've hired, or a sign-up sheet where it is very explicit that from this time to this time you are on. Now, if you know you want to drink, go ahead and get your shift over with early so that you can partake and not be on duty. But somebody like me, I could be on duty at any time because I'm not ever drinking. That's just not what I do. But for the people that do, go ahead and do you. Now, no distractions. No distractions when you're around the water, especially if you are on pool watcher duty, okay? Let's get these kids some swim lessons. Now, black people are notorious, okay? We don't know how to swim. We do not. There are many of us that do, but by and large, our parents were afraid of the water. They taught that to us, and then the same with us. So I don't know how to swim, y'all, and neither do my kids. But guess what? Starting next week, my kids will be in swim lessons because that is so important. I want a pool at the house, but I've been very cognizant and aware of the fact that until they know how to swim, we cannot do that, because it is not fair for my husband to be potentially in a situation where he got to save me and all 3 of our kids. And we often have our niece with us like we do today. So that's 4 kids for him to try to save and an adult. And I'm afraid of the water. So absolutely do not do that. Make this the year that you decide that you're going to teach your kids how to swim, and also yourself. So I'm going to give me some swimming lessons. Hopefully I can make that happen by the end of this summer. But for sure my children will know how to swim because they are enrolled in lessons that start on Monday. And I'm super excited about that. So we've got to learn how to swim. That is one of the best things that we can do to protect us from drowning. But again, please know that even very proficient swimmers can still drown. So what I like to do is the buddy system. That means that you and somebody else are always in the water together. That way, if you go under, they can either protect you or they can actually run and get help for you. So never, ever, ever swim alone. If you have seizures, especially epilepsy, you want to make sure that you are not in the water alone, right? That is why we give the recommendation that people who have epilepsy actually don't take baths. We don't want you to drown. You can take showers though, because the water is gonna just run out should you seize and fall down to the ground. Look at my kids. Look at Faith. Look at Faith. Y'all see Faith? And there's John Rodney. And I don't see the other one. Okay. So you got a chance to see my kids, hopefully. They may just come on out, but they're banging at the windows. I don't know what's going on. So, come out. All right, she said, Mommy said come out. They're so happy. They like talking to my friends around the world. No horse playing around the water, right? That means no running. Usually the signage is gonna say no bottles, and that's because if it falls to the ground and breaks, right? People are barefoot, so what does that mean? We're gonna have cuts, so we don't want that kind of thing at the pool and on the beach. So please follow the rules of the pool or the beach area where you are, whatever they may be. Make sure that you are following those. Here come two of my little munchkins. Come on, little kiddos. Come on. Here they come. Here they come. There they go. All right, say hi, everybody. Tell everybody hi. Hi. Are y'all having fun? Yeah. Faith, tell everybody hi. Faith, tell everybody hello. Hello.
Not even the lazy river, where you just lay down and don't do anything, and the river just force you.
It's so fun. The lazy river is so fun, they say. The lazy river is so fun. That's what they say. Okay, now y'all have to be quiet because I'm talking to my friends around the world. Okay. So let's see. So hire a lifeguard. Yes, never run in the house to get anything. That I can't stress that enough. Kids have drowned while people ran in the house to get something real quick. And usually that something is the phone. So don't be tempted to do that. Whoever is on the phone can wait because the publisher's clearinghouse is probably not going to call you while you're outside with your kids. And even if they do, again, I remember if you win that sweepstakes and you lose your child's life, I'm not sure that it would be worth it. It definitely would not be for me. I imagine it would be for you. So if they got something for you, they're going to call you back, leave you a message or whatever else, or maybe they just win your time. So pay attention to your babies at all times. I think that's all I have for y'all today. Stay cool, have fun, right? Have fun. You know, I have really been intentional about enjoying life. These days, I work hard. Well, I don't really work hard, but I work a lot because I love what I do. And then because people keep calling me, I think when people hear ADHD, they think my name, they're almost like synonyms now. But I have to realize that Dr. Brandy, Dr. Rudolph Boland, Dr. Brandy B, Dr. Boland, and then Brandy, and then Mommy, and then Wifey, they are all different people. And I have to make sure that I am taking care of them equally, right? So y'all know I love taking care of myself, and I advocate for you all to do that as well. That is what Mommy's Time Out was all about for us. Mommy's Time Out was about us as moms taking care of ourselves, talking about traveling, talking about all the things that we need to do as women. Because we're not just moms, we're not just wives, we are women first. And if we are not careful, we will look up, our kids will be going off to school, our husbands will die or do whatever else they're doing, because one day they may say, honey, I'm going out with my friends, and then you're going to be trying to figure out what have you done with your life. What have you done with your life? Because your kids will grow up and they will tell you, I can't today because I got to do X, Y, and Z with my families, just like you're doing with yours. And you're going to want that. So make sure that you haven't lost yourself in this process. Make sure that you are having fun. Life is absolutely to be lived, and if we don't believe it, just keep watching the news. Every day, people are dying for no apparent reason at the hands of someone else. Just stuff is happening. So make sure that at the end of the day, you are really enjoying yourself and that you're being safe. Not overly cautious, but appropriately cautious, right? I'm not going to let my kids run out there all wild without this. I know they don't know how to swim. But at the same time, I've got to not put my fears on them so that they can live, because they are their own little beings. And they actually enjoy living life, and I want them to do that. Let's go back and see who we got watching. If we got anybody, Miss Stephanie Perry. Hello. Jeremy and this is very very good tips. And these girls, Jeremy and Dia, they're not girls, they're girls and guys, very lovely, happy couple. But Dia says that this is her happy place. She loves the beach, and she says that these are very, very, very good tips. So true, says Miss Stephanie Perry. Summer L. Walker is watching. We thank you. Mama says, hello, Dr. Brandy. Hello, Mama. Jasmine Woodsmith says, cuties. Yes, honey. They have been dying to get in the water and are probably mad that they are not there yet. But because the pool watcher had to come up and do her show, there was no way I was going to have my backs to them while talking to you all. So everybody came back up. Fred had gone over to the barbecue grill area and cooked. And so this was a good time to come up because guess what? It's high noon. So that sun is very, very, very hot. And yes, black people can burn, black people can get skin cancers, and so we have to make sure that we are protecting our skin. Miss King, we're so glad that you are watching here today and we see you. And she says, happy, hello to Dr. Brandy's children. Let's see, Billy says, what a pleasure to finally get to watch. Yes, so glad that you are here. You can see that I have been busy. I went from the professional development to all day working Thursday to get in the car, traveling, and trying to keep my eyes open, which was not a successful thing. Thank God I wasn't not driving, so I will be in touch. Jasmine says they are synonymous. However, you have to take care of you. I have to take care of me, absolutely, because if there is no healthy Brandy, then there is no ADHD specialist, Dr. Brandy. There's no let me give a hug to my husband, Mrs. Bowling. All of that stuff goes away if I don't take care of me. So I'm going to take care of me. We got Tori Murphy watching and Miss Constance Booker. That's Dr. Nicole's mama. She is watching with us as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything else anybody has to say? I'm so glad to be out of the house, y'all. You know, so let me just throw in there, because y'all know we're medical doctors, right? And so COVID still exists, right? And so I was talking to some girlfriends of mine, one of whom is very anxious, very cautious, and still doesn't leave the house. You know, I said, it kind of fits you. Hey, kids. Hey, kids. Hey. That's fake. She likes me. She's the youngest, and she just wishes she was next to her babies. That's what she wants. Y'all pray for me, okay? But, you know, I said it suits you because you're an introvert. You like to be in the house. So, COVID works for you to say that at this point, I'm not going anywhere. So, we do have to be cautious. We have to use good common sense. If you're going to get a flight, I know what the law says, but please put on masks. Put on an N95 if you can find one, because that's just a smart thing to do. People are still getting sick, people are still dying. And so we don't want that to be you. We want you here watching us for Focus on Friday. But make sure that when it's time to go to the beach, you are staying cool, because it is hot. Faith, please don't scream like that. Y'all pray for me. So yeah, we want you to be around, we want you to be healthy, and we want you to be sane. So continue to do what you're doing, continue to take care of yourselves.
I can see that.
You don't hear me?
I see that.
No sound?
I see.
Well, I am getting ready to end anyway. Not really sure what happened to the sound, but I do want y'all to be safe. Enjoy this weekend. It's Juneteenth this weekend. It's Father's Day this weekend. So thank you to, okay, you hear me. Thank you to,
I can see Daddy through there.
exactly. Thank you to my own dad, Mr. Rodney Rudolph. May he rest in paradise. To my husband, to his dad, and to all of you, the dads and dads to be out there who make this world a better place. You are important, you are appreciated, you are loved, and we absolutely thank you for what it is that you do. Try within your heart that if you are someone who did not go over your day, that this be the last year that you're angry about that. Get in therapy, let's work through that so that we can be better people, better humans, and just make the world a better place. So many people are hurting, but you don't have to be one of them. So let's start that today. All right, I'm gonna get out of here because it's hot. I'm going on the inside. So I'm Dr. Brandy, your triple board certified pediatrician, adult psychiatrist, and child and adolescent psychiatrist. And through my Facebook live stream, which is right here where you are, Focus on Friday, I help moms, dads, educators, friends, family, foe, whoever you are, I want everybody to be well. Listen, if you need me to come and speak to you and your group, please contact me at book me at Dr. Brandy B. That is BOOKME at DRBRANDIB.com. If you need a copy of Shine, that will be at www.shineadhdbook.shop. All right, I will see you all next time. You all enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your long weekend potentially. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Tell them bye-bye.
Bye-bye.